Okay, sometimes it's weird. It's still weird to look at me blinking oddly because I've changed the settings to camera capture a long ago. Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Lyss. I'm Self-Confined God, and today we are running a slightly less common, but not quite unusual kind of stream as of uh, as of today, because well, it's not entirely unusual of me to have a normal chatting streams, so to say, but I haven't been I haven't had that many of streams like that as of late. Uh, Majority of my streams lately were gaming streams, and that's that especially comes to Risk of Rain 2. So, that's something we are not having today. So, the topics of today's stream, which is probably going to be rather brief. I mean, today's stream will be brief. That is, I don't think it will be taking too much time. So the main topics of today's stream is discussing the progress I've made in the recent time, mostly since the last time I was talking about what I supposed to do for my channel to like improve it, to grow it a little faster, and well, I failed miserably. And what happened since then? What have changed? What maybe I should do to improve the situation? Because the situation clearly needs to be improved. And well, maybe answer the question of what other content I might need to make to, like, basically make my channel bigger. So, well, there is basically well, and one thing I can say something, and that something is I was planning to. Hi, Mad Hat. Play to your strengths. Are there any other games besides Risk of Rain that you find really interesting? Well, I do like platformers. One of the recent streams that I've run was me trying to practice myself into making different speedrunner tricks in Rabbi Ribby game. I also really enjoy Hollow Knight and the games like that. I am also very good at Sonic games. Well, not super good, like, but I do enjoy them, and I'm pretty decent at them. I think I've played. I actually think I've played most of them. I am pretty sure that I have every Sonic game that is available in Steam library. Though maybe not every game. I think I didn't get Sonic Colors. Hi, Werewolf! YouTube chat is kinda broken. Yeah, speaking of YouTube, by the way. Right now I am... what I am doing is multi-streaming simultaneously on Twitch and on YouTube via Restream service, which basically I don't think it was a bad idea. um, it is kind of helpful because, well, at the very least, even if no one is watching me on YouTube, and in all honest, I actually don't get that many subscribers on YouTube. Can you please? Why I am having these bots show up on Twitch every time? I'm not buying subscribers. Thank you very much. No. And obviously, I can't see that message from mobile to like ban that bot for good. But I guess who cares? Wait, they just tend to frustrate me out of the blue. Sorry. So, about YouTube. I actually don't get that many viewers on YouTube, sadly. We have a werewolf here who is trying to communicate, but seems to have some problems with it. And I'm using basically I'm using Restream chat to be able to respond and see messages both on Twitch and YouTube. Hello, werewolf. I'm doing fine, and how are you? Discussing kind of serious things about what I'm going to do next. But yeah, Restream. Back to Restream. As of late, it seems that I can't quite reliably use Restream, and while I'm not sure I will be doing this, I at one point might stop actually streaming on. Glad it's fixed for you. Yeah, potentially bad news. I might stop streaming on YouTube. I will try to like upload stream recordings still, even if I won't be streaming on YouTube, but I might stop streaming there entirely, at least for some time. I might not stop. I'm not sure about that yet. But trying to split my attention to two services simultaneously is getting a little bit challenging. And I think that maybe to actually make my YouTube channel grow, I need to basically... I think that maybe I need to change the scheme of... That's good to know, werewolf. But yeah, I think that to actually make my channel grow on YouTube, I might need to change the strategy and post content there in some different form. Like, I'm not exactly good at video editing, but maybe I need to get to working on making stream highlights and post them on YouTube. Or maybe start making short videos for YouTube Shorts specifically. But I'm not entirely sure what kind of content to like dedicate YouTube channel specifically for. I still need to consider that, and while I am considering it, I will continue to stream on both platforms simultaneously. Mostly because it's easier to archive my streams that way. Because, well, Twitch doesn't keep stream recordings for long, especially if you're not affiliate or like sponsored streamer or something. And on YouTube, it just keeps stream recordings as videos permanently, unless I decide to delete them. Which also may impede some issues if for some reason somehow my stream contains some sort of copyrighted music, which would be quite unfortunate, and which is something that I actually stumbled upon several times. Yeah, like I actually seen some VTubers using shorts and some even actually using TikTok to promote themselves by making short videos. But my main issue is that I don't really, I'm not really sure what to make short videos about. At least I don't have idea just yet. One of the big things that I originally planned for my channel, and well, for the whole VTuber thing, is basically that I wanted to be a lore driven VTuber. Yeah. So, yeah. The thing is, I wanted to be storytelling focused. Like many VTubers these days normally having casual chat. Some stay within the character to a degree, um, but their main focus is either art or gaming or like casual chatting. But I don't think there's been many VTubers actually focused on telling they story as a character, like getting into details about the world they came from. I wanted to make that into my focus, but I'm mm, I'm not sure if there's any other VTubers within the same niche that I can use as an example, and I'm not even sure if this niche would actually be something of interest for other people. Like, would I actually make it popular? Would I actually make it interesting? Would I would I make a content that actually be something that people would watch, and well, something that would basically garnish more viewers to, so I would have more people to tell the story. I actually have like a lot of sketches, scribbles, a lot of world development made on paper that I want to share with people. But I'm not doing that aggressively just yet because I want to kinda make sure that I have some degree of following, which is like basically one of the goals that I've set for myself is like getting Twitch affiliate, which you can get if you have like if you are streaming if you have stable streams, you stream often, you stream like for several hours a week, you have like over 15 subscribers on Twitch, and you have in stable fashion like at least 3 people watching your streams, which, well, while Twitch affiliate in itself unlocks kind of new possibilities, including channel monetization, custom emojis, yada 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 yada. I actually want to use it as an indicator that there are actually people that would be interested in watching the streams that I'm trying to make. The thing is that I'm still not sure how to advertise the stream to actually make my channels grow. I'm looking at 33 followers on my Twitch right now, and it I started streaming in middle of October, and then I'm watched and when I'm looking at other indie VTubers, and some of them getting like hundreds of subscribers in like 1-2 months, and I'm like, how you people are doing that? So here lies the most fundamental problem. I'm not sure how advertise my content, and one of the other problems is that due to still having work outside of streams, I'm sometimes not having quite enough time to actually make content, so to say. In January on Twitter, I posted a Google Doc link on a short story that tells about several characters that are kind of important in my world. To be more specifically, that would be two gods that, well, created me in some way, which still had to be explained. I was thinking, okay, that's a short story. I spent several days writing it. I probably would be able to make one story a month. And I actually can write the stories like that while being at work. Because, well, my work is not exactly super taxing. Just a little bit, but I still can do some of my things. And so the plan was to make another story for February, and I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I am very ashamed of myself, but I didn't make it. I still have it planned. I actually had some issues with software I'm using for story writing, but yeah, I failed. And one of the things that bothered me the most is that posting the links on Twitter and putting all my stories in Google Docs isn't exactly a reliable way to make my stories being seen by others. And it's a big problem. I need some sort of platform where I would be able to post my stories and where people would be able to possibly find them and from them find me. And I'm not sure if what platform to use. Often I hear of the time machine webs. No, actually, I won't be saying anything because I might end up disinforming people. But I've heard just of one site that people are using like a resource to post the written stuff, but I'm not sure if it's exactly dedicated for this kind of stuff, like actually posting lore-driven stories or something, and aside of like archiving stuff. I believe the website I've heard mentioned is specifically for making archives, but like backups. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm mumbling. Yeah. So yeah, there is no dedicated I'm not sure if there is a dedicated large platform specifically for writers. I might have heard of one. Uh, I guess, yeah. It is kind of serious. Like, I'm thinking what to do with this whole channel thing. I'm I'm pretty serious. I'm not joking. I'm sorry if you thought it was not a serious stream, and like if it's actually relaxing one. Mm, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm not sure if there is a commonly used, like, popular platform for writers, and if this platform actually can be used for written stories, like original stories. Um, because I imagine there are probably some platforms to post like fan fiction and stuff, but that what I'm going to make is not exactly that. So, yeah, I'm still not exactly sure how to integrate writing with streaming. Like, I still can play plenty of games, and I have extensive library of the games to play. To be fair, there's still plenty of stuff I want to try. Like, I've been playing a lot of Muse Dash recently, so I want to run few more streams of that, and maybe some more of general like some other games that are written based, like written games, like Crypt of the Necrodancer. I got that game quite some time ago, but I still haven't played it. Maybe I will play it this month. As a matter of fact, there might be more streams in upcoming weeks. Next week is my actual last week of work. Not in a bad way, in a pretty okay way, because I will be having a 4 weeks vacation. So I will be able to spend a little bit more time doing my own stuff. One of the things that I was thinking about is that maybe I should run 1 or 2 streams of me, like, trying to do some world story planning, putting off ideas in Campfire, which is like a pretty basic application that I purchased some time ago, but it kind of helps to organize things and put them together. While in itself, it isn't exactly a writing tool, it helps to organize things about the world if you tend to, like, toss all of your ideas into a lot of small pieces and then try to assemble them into puzzles, like a puzzle, like connect the dots by basically just writing patches of thing here and there, blah blah blah, and then just organizing it into a proper order. Pretty nice application. just going to help me a little bit probably, but yeah, I still have to like start to use it more frequently. Hmm. But aside of that, maybe I should like start making some other content. And I'm just not exactly sure what kind of content again. Like, I still will be streaming games, obviously. I'm basically enjoying doing that on itself. But just streaming is clearly not enough, because channels are growing, but very slowly. I need to somehow speed up the process. Somehow, but I'm still not sure how. One of the things that I also wanted to try is like speed up the process. One of the things I wanted to try is running a collab with some other VTubers, but initially there was plan to play Final Fantasy 14 in a collaboration with other VTubers, but it all kind of fell apart. There was 3 VTubers who actually responded to me with interest to play Final Fantasy together. But one of the VTubers currently have some real life issues. One went kinda silent, and one is basically busy with other kind of content. Back then, I basically just made one tweet if asking if maybe anyone was yeah, finding new friends. So yeah, back then I basically asked on Twitter if there's anyone interested to run a collab in Final Fantasy 14, and that's how I got a response. That's also how I found Cloudy, a pretty nice VTuber, and well, she is also a pretty smart VTuber and pretty strong VTuber, I say. She has a pretty strong following, and interestingly enough, from her own words at least, she got quite a following in in much less time than I did. Her Twitch channel is quite large, and she also has a nice. Um. 1 second. I would actually not mind throwing in her Twitter link, so if you would want, you would be able to follow. She is probably streaming right. No, wait. She probably not streaming on Twitch right now. Cloudy Clarity. I'm actually following her. 1 second. Here. That's the VTuber. She runs pretty nice streams. I can actually recommend her. My ears. Ouch. I really don't like these new headphones. Wait, you know her? Well, otherwise, I, I basically found her by looking for a partner to play Final Fantasy XIV. But as a result, the Traveler. Ah, okay, I see. So, yeah, basically, I found her while looking for someone to play Final Fantasy with. But sadly, we didn't organize to play it together because when we did, there was well, Endwalker was basically just released, so the servers were literally flooded with people. And since Cloudy actually uses free trial, she wouldn't be able to play anyways. And so I suggested back then that we kind of delay that stuff until, well, there's a little bit less rage on the servers. I was playing through expansion at that time myself, so I was okay with a little bit of break. Like, not actually having to play together. It's okay to not be too serious. I'm mostly the one to be serious here, since it's my stream. Anyways, that was the only time I really looked for collab. Another time was when I actually collabed with my friend. With my friend Potato. Potato Beach. Who I basically call Tates. We tried to collab, but back then we really underestimated the capabilities of hardware we have. Both mine and hers included. It was us trying to play It Takes Two, but it was basically us playing with terrible lag, a lot of ping issues, and basically 15 frames per second. Yeah, sorry if I was a bit silent at some moment. I was, yeah, kind of lost in thoughts. And it seems like YouTube is having a little bit too much of a delay on the stream, which is, I'm not sure what's causing it, but it's kind of like, not very nice of YouTube. So, I don't know of much other games I would collab with other people. Like, I'm not exactly. I know that currently a lot of horror games like Dead by Daylight or Phantasmaphobia are kind of all the rage these days. But those are just not exactly my kind of games. So I'm actually thinking that maybe I should post on Twitter if maybe someone would want to make a collab run in Risk of Rain 2. Would that be a good idea? I don't know. Funnily enough, I've seen Girl DM recently in one of the clips actually playing Risk of Rain 2. So I'm wondering if Risk of Rain 2 actually starting to become popular among Vtubers. So maybe I would try that. Even if I'm like hardly biased towards playing as an artificer. For best or worst, character is not very good, and everyone knows that. Maybe I will be able to like find some nice VTubers. Actually, give me a moment. I kind of want to like write down oh, here we go. It works. Thanks, Werewolf. So, the ideas for upcoming time in order of how they showed up in my brain. So, what we came up with during this stream. Need to find a platform to post stories. That's one thing. Because, well, I actually can write stories in a reliable manner, but it takes time. What would be another thing? Running lore explaining campfire streams to organize world info. So, yeah. I would also run campfire streams where I would be explaining my own world, which is basically the world I came from. I haven't made a single stream that is actually completely focused on the world I came from and explaining who I am, because I was kind of trying to keep it all until my, let's say, official debut. I guess I can say that currently I'm kind of in pre-debut state, and you might see it in the stream description, video description, if you are on YouTube. Because what I basically said there is that that all of my streams that are currently going are Take Flight test series, where I basically just trying what it is like to be a VTuber, trying to like test the grounds and try different approaches, yada yada. So, another thing that is probably needs to be done, trying for another collab stream. Look for risk of rain 2 players or some other MP game. I don't really actually have too many of multiplayer games that I would basically try. And so it's like Risk of Rain 2 is one thing that comes in my mind, but I'm not sure. Maybe I would try something else. What other games there would be that I would like throw in? I'm personally not entirely sure. Terraria maybe? Or Starbound. Is there any people that actually still remember Starbound? I've heard so little things about it. I know it's a nice game, mostly, but I don't think I've heard like too many people actually playing it. Also, if I would want to like play Terraria or Starbound, there's one big issue that I would have to think of getting a dedicated server set up, probably, which can be an issue unless someone already has one. And I'm not entirely sure what other games I would be able to play, like multiplayer. Can't exactly like scroll through my library currently to see what I have. Each stream is also a thing. I think that I at one time actually promised to one of my friends that I would play it. I'm still not sure if I actually want to, and if I do, when I would be streaming it and playing it. But gotta do that eventually. Can't really run away from that. So, we also talked about YouTube Shorts. But I'm still not entirely sure what kind of content to put into YouTube Shorts. Like, they're supposed to be around 1 minute length, I suppose. I believe. Maybe even less. And I'm not entirely sure what to put in the said minute. I was thinking that maybe I should try to probe the idea of actually doing some small voice acting stuff, like reading different sentences of a choice. But for that I also need to advertise myself like as this kind of content maker, and for that I need to basically pick several lines, record myself reading them, and then put together a small video of me reading it and kind of use it as a portfolio. That would be something for YouTube Shorts, but yeah, I still need to pick up lines. Ah, almost sneezed. My nose is a little bit itchy. You got two of them from the last stream, and you still want more? I'm not sure if I can provide. Yeah, voice acting is there on the list. I'm not sure what else to add there. One of the things I would really appreciate is actually having someone to be my mentor, I believe. Someone who would actually educate me on some stuff that is clearly my shortcomings. So, I probably not seen some kind of stuff in there that I need to work on. If I had someone with experience that is like that have more experience than I do, yeah, a mentor. If I had someone to mentor me, like someone who actually managed to grow a bigger following than I currently have, and who would basically educate me on how I might have to approach all the VTubing thing. What are my mistakes? Um, what might be my potential strengths that I need to play on? What are issues that I need to fix? If I had someone like this, that would actually be kinda great. But, well, sadly I don't have anyone like that, and I'm not sure how to find a person like that. It's completely not easy. It's actually pretty hard. So I might just hope. One of the things that I've also been looking forward to, like, I was really hoping to. I was really hoping to get on one of Domo Arigafank's streams when he kinda interviews VTubers randomly. I know that would have kind of basically spread more word about myself. That would have helped me to gain more followers, clearly. Because that would basically be me invited to a stream that hundreds of people are watching, and well, 2 or 3 are clearly would be bound to actually following my channel. Thanks, Werewolf. But yeah, though I haven't actually. Since I've learned of him, he actually had like only two um, streams with actual interview with interviews of large quantities of streamers of different VTubers. For a good reason, he had a lot of own things going on, including that one Apex Legends championship thing, something, where he basically exhausted himself to a really unhealthy state, to be fair. So the fact that he haven't had a stream to interview VTubers, despite I think him saying that he intends to do the streams once in a month, well, I think that's pretty okay. He doesn't really own anything to anyone, so that's only reasonable. The only other thing that I, being as short-sighted as I am, didn't think of any alternative to push myself into the world to be better known, and as a result, I'm kind of stuck here with amount of viewership as the one that I currently have, and well, with not exactly quite enough time to like both make content and also work. Though again, I will be having some rest from work pretty soon, so maybe that will help me, hopefully, and I will be able to figure some strategies out. Now that I think of it, if I blatantly ask Doma Arigafangs to give me a signal boost, and I will ask in a tweet that I need a mentor, what are the chances that I actually will have one? At the first spark of this idea, at the first spark, this idea didn't seem bad, but now that I'm thinking it through for a second time, I'm not sure it's actually all that good of an idea. It might actually be a pretty bad idea. Yeah, I need a lot of time. Not exactly a resource some of the people have. But well, at the very least, I'm pretty confident that I'm not planning to, like, abandon VTubing anytime soon. So, I'm actually sticking here for quite a while. I'm not planning to drop. I need to simply, well, I've invested already quite a bit, but I probably still need to invest more if I want to grow, and I do want to grow. Probably like any other VTuber in the starting, but I didn't just start. One of the other things that I'm also considering doing is actually making a return of book reading streams. I was spending one stream a week to read Artemis Fowl in early days, I think quite a few days in December were spent on reading Artemis Fowl. I would like to actually read a second book as well, so that also might be happening in March. But I still need to kind of think it through. Especially, I need to think about how I'm going to approach it. Several times on the stream, I was even unable to actually finish reading an amount of chapters I've had planned for a stream, basically because I've been constantly engaged in chat and was just unable to resist to basically respond to everyone writing, which made for quite a chunky, like it made for a long stream, okay, but it also made for a lot of interruptions in story reading, and I would say that was kind of an issue if there would be someone to actually come into my stream and basically wanting to just listen to someone reading a book. And I was reading it to practice my English better. And well, me talking in general. But obviously, as a result, it wouldn't always work out. And sometimes on streams, I would be basically either heavily engaging with chat or basically having zero people in the chat. No one would talk with me, and I would be just reading a book and get absolutely exhausted after like talking for extensive amount of time. Everyone can be good at English. You just need to practice. Sometime in practice really helps. Hey, thanks for the follow, the Reddest Mage. Really appreciate it. I wish I would set up something more fancy, but like I do have stream elements hooked up to my streams, but for now it's just very basic stuff. Like it just notifies me of new followers on Twitch and new subscribers on YouTube. And I can't even actually look after the activity feed, because activity feed is able to show me people only on one of the things. Greetings, Threadless Mage, and if you mean the blue one, yep, those are horns. Fluff tail. Tail is fine. It actually wags based on breathing animation, so if I ever stop breathing animation in Vtuber Studio, the tail would also stop wagging. It's just kind of funny, but well, I'd never done that, and fairly enough not planning to. Mm, okay. I'm sorry, Redis Mage, you joined kind of very late on the stream. But yeah, I might actually be ending the stream now because I kinda run out on the topic of the stream to discuss. And from all of the talking, I'm a little bit tired, and I also have a problem with my headphones. I still can't get used to them. Ouch, my ears hurt. Ow. Mm. It shouldn't be that bad, but for some reason it is. So, for now, I would like to thank you guys for joining my stream today. I will be posting a schedule. Thanks, Werewolf. I will be posting a schedule for next week on Monday. There probably will be free streams. I'm good. It's okay. No worries. There probably will be at least 3 streams in upcoming week. Hopefully. Maybe it will be 2. But I will try to see what I can work out with. What I have. I need to plan something out. And I still need to think what will be happening on next week. This schedule will be posted on Twitter as usual. I will be also getting it pinned in on my Twitter page, so it will be readily accessible. For now, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, or basically subscribe, follow on Twitch, YouTube. Whatever platform is more comfortable for you. I'm still streaming on both. If I will be stopping streaming on one of them, I will make a separate announcement. Until then, again, thanks for joining my stream. And I will see you next. Oh, hi Dev. Thanks for following me. Took you a while. Hi, Dev. But yeah, the stream is basically over. Thank you, everyone. Yay, congratulations, Dev. Thank you, everyone, for watching my stream. Can I finally leave? I want to go. My ears hurt and my voice is tired. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully. Bye bye. Have a nice day, everyone.